The 2010 Alpha East College Brothers Luncheon was sponsored by Abercrombie and Fitch. To shop online, visit Abercrombie.com. Abercrombie and Fitch since 1892.
There goes a man of high impulse, of princely men and grace. There goes a man of humble faith, a credit to his race. Greetings is the monarch of this house, my beloved brothers of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. I've been put last because I've been sent here with a message of change. Change for in a time like this, our society has found itself in a lost time. Losing the common touch, I believe we are. For we are living in an era where technology's advancement have technically left us disadvantaged. General President, I too marvel at the internet. But it seems that contemporary society has become so into it that we have found ourselves lost from the values we were once built upon. With the World Wide Web at our fingertips, it seems that we've become trapped in a web as wide as the world. How, you may ask? Instead of moral behavior, Brother Morton, children are taught to esteem the latest and the greatest innovations. Blackberries, laptops, iPods. Where does it end? See, I recognize as a college brother that's not in jail, I've been blessed to see 2010. But when I look back to 1906 Alpha chapter, I see we had plenty then, plenty to work and strive for, plenty that many have died for, plenty, I say plenty, and now with so much, Alpha East, we're still empty. Why? Because we have lost the common touch. We have lost the very essence of what our great fraternity was built upon. The manly deeds, the scholarship, the love for all mankind. Even the very respect we have for one another is absent. How, you may ask? See, right there at that table sits a brother that has sent 5 text messages since I began speaking. And now he has the nerve to look up at me because his face is shook. Mad because I called out him instead of the brother next to him who's been on Facebook, updating his status about how he's bored at another Alpha East convention. I ask you, how can we represent our jewels in this fashion? But the question is easy, because we've lost the common touch. See, we're quick to Google the Tiger Woods scandal, yet remain ignorant to the genocide which runs rapid in the Sudan. And I've never been on Twitter, but you can feel free to tweet about this. My name is Donald Knight, and although I don't do all things right, my real eyes have come to realize that our society, beginning with our fraternity, is in need of some real change. See, if the test of a man is the fight that he makes, then my brothers, we failed this test because we have stopped fighting. And I understand that we are in Boston, and I'm no Dr. King, but I'm under the same persuasion that we must seize the urgency of the moment. We must regain the common touch. And although our colors are black and old gold, the touch that I speak of is not the hand of Midas. The touch that I speak of is our inefficiency to effectively communicate. It seems like the internet has just created another avenue for our fraternity to come up with excuses. Now ponder on that. Let it marinate. Ponder on excuses. How can this be if we're the oldest, the boldest, and the coldest fraternity who prides ourselves off of no excuses? For you undergraduate brothers familiar with AOL or AIM Instant Messenger, I hope that you are able to get the aim of my message. And I pray that you are able to grasp it instantly. See, I believe it's the common touch that led 7 young men to establish closer ties outside of classroom studies at Cornell. I believe it's the same common touch that made them establish a social studies club, a literary society, and then the best fraternity in the world. I believe it's the same common touch that they portrayed and illustrated that led the Singleton family to let their house to be used as the first meeting place. But it's not just us. Even American society is suffering from what I like to call losing the common touch syndrome. Oh, don't you remember, you graduate brothers? The days your families would call you and you would meet up at the kitchen tables to play board games. Or their mother would plan the weekends for you to go to the bowling alley. Instead, we have replaced this irreplaceable bonding time with a we. And gone are the days when our troops can go to foreign lands and fight for our freedom and look forward to receiving handwritten letters with tear stains on the paper expressing how missed they are by loved ones back home. Instead, the mail has been replaced by email and not as nearly effective. Don't try to blame just American society. Brother McCaskill, I'm going to bring it home for you. Gone are the days when brothers will pile up in cars and support one another from yard to yard. Instead, we'd rather see each other step on YouTube. Not all is lost, though, my brothers. You see, the internet has given us a better way to research. Did you all know that 85% of all college students use the internet for their term papers? If you don't believe me, ask Jeeves. You see, the internet has not completely erased the common touch. It has just made it easier for us to lose sight of the common touch. Brother Kemp, where we need to go will be a long process. But I was taught if there's no struggle, there's no progress. So since the common touch is our business, brother, I ask of you, please handle your business, brother.